Hello everyone, welcome back to CloudOps Craft. Today we are going to discuss about securing Docker best practices for image and containers. Okay, Docker makes a deployment incredibly fast. You package an app, ship it anywhere, and it just works. But here is a hidden risk. If your Docker image or container is not secure, you might be deploying a Trojan horse into production. Okay, so the thing is in imagine your servers like without security is like downloading a random .exe files from the internet, right? You don't really know what's inside. So the thing is, so securing Docker plays a major role. Okay, so securing Docker images. First, how you can secure? Let's go through four powerful image level best practices with real hands-on commands. Okay, so first is go with trusted base image. Go with use trusted base image. Trusted base image. Okay, start only from official or verified base images. Never pull from unverified users on Docker Hub. Okay, so you and don't use generally like a from Ubuntu latest and all. Okay, so it's not that good because you are not it will just install latest version. You don't know whether like it has any bugs. Okay, just go with any version. Okay, like 22.04 or 20.04 or 24. Okay, like for example, you whenever you pull Ubuntu image, just use Ubuntu 22.04 like that. Okay, just pin the version instead of going with latest. Okay, so use actually why latest changes unexpectedly. Okay, verified images comes with the signed checksums and regular patches. Okay, so only I suggest you to go with verified images. Okay, so the thing is keep images minimal. Second is keep images minimal. Okay, smaller images equal to fewer vulnerabilities. Okay, avoid full OS images unless necessary. Use slim or alpine variants. Okay, so you can just go with the doc instead of using Docker pull Python 3.12. Go with Docker pull Python 3.12 slim whenever possible. Okay, but you don't want but in your case if you are not you can't use slim, then only you can go with major version. Okay, if it's possible, try to go with slim or alpine variant. Okay, so you will see the slim version is around 150 MB only, but actual version it will be around 900 MB. Okay, so it reduces the attack surface. Okay, third third thing is third best practices, don't hard code secrets. Okay, don't hard code these secrets. Okay, so never store secrets in your Docker file. If you write, for example, if you are writing env and if you are providing password, it's not then anyone can extract it, right? For example, while you are writing Docker file, you are providing env db password equal to super secret 123. If I am providing like this, then anyone can extract it. Okay, so with the help of docker history. Okay, don't do that. Okay, you literally see your secret in the image history. The better approach is use runtime environmental variables or docker secrets, especially if you are working with the compose or docker swarm. Okay, so how you can pause in runtime environmental variables, you can use like docker run. While running, you can provide use -e okay, and provide this password here. Okay, so it will be better instead of adding this env in your docker file. Okay, next is next best practice is scan images regularly. Scan the images that you are using regularly. Scan images regularly. Before deploying any image, scan it for known vulnerabilities. Okay, you can go with docker scan, or you can use trivi. Okay, or you can use any other scanning tool. Okay, you can for example, if you are choosing to work with trivi, then just set up trivi and test the images. Okay, I think I have installation steps for trivi. Just give me a minute, I'll check. Okay, let's set up Trivi on our AWS VM, and we will check how to test with the Trivi. Okay, so scanning is must. Okay, scan images regularly before deploying any image. Okay, so we can know the known vulnerabilities. Okay, if that vulnerabilities affects our application, then we can avoid that image. Okay, so actually this is my repo. Okay, I just added those instructions now. Okay, like how to install trivi on your VM. Okay, so you can use this. I'll provide this repo link in our description also, so you can use this. Okay, so let's copy paste, let's install trivi. Okay, first we have to update package list. Okay, first we have to update our package list. After that, what we have to do, after that we have to install helper packages. Okay, we have to install helper packages needed for adding http apt repos and managing gbg keys. Okay, so just copy this command and paste it in the server. Next, what we will do is we will fetch trivi repository gpg public key and convert it to a keyring file. Okay, here is the command. And next is we are going to add the trivi repository to apt source referencing the signed keyring. Okay, as well as, and we are going to use the current distro code name. Okay, so here you can see. What is the issue? Echo. Okay, added. Okay, so next what we are going to do, again we have to update our package list again, so everybody knows about packages in the new repo. Okay, again we are going to install trivi from the newly added repository. Unable to locate the package. We are getting this issue. Why we are getting this issue? Let us debug. Okay, actually we are getting some issues in this command, right? So what is the issue? Let's check. Syntax error near unexpected. Actually this is because of pipe. Okay, everything should be in the same line. Okay, so let's update this. Okay, okay, now it is fixed. Okay, next what is the command? So again here also I'll fix it. Okay, everything should be in the same line. Now we will try to install trivi and we will check. This time it is working. It's because of that command only I have updated it. Okay, so while you are doing, you will not get that issue since we fixed it here. Okay, so now we are going to test the image. Okay, so let's test with nginx image. Okay, sudo trivi trivi image nginx latest. We are scanning this image now. Okay, let's wait, let it scan. Okay, output shows common vulnerabilities and exposures. Okay, if you see I or critical, then don't deploy. Okay, let's wait for the report. Okay, even if you are creating your own image, you can use Trivi to scan that image. Okay, just to ensure that that image has no vulnerabilities. Okay, if you are seeing any critical or I vulnerability, then don't deploy it. Okay, it's not good practice, as well as it is risky. We are using Trivi. You can even use Docker scan, anything you want. Okay, it's up to you. It is installing. Let us wait. Okay, we got the report. Here you can see this is the report summary. Okay, it has 96 vulnerabilities. Here you can see unknown is one, low, medium. You can avoid low, medium. You can check for high and critical. Okay, it doesn't have any critical, but it has 3 high. Okay, so you just check that 3 points. Okay, it should not affect your application. If that vulnerability is affecting your application, then don't deploy it. You can just, we will check that it's medium. Okay, I, here you can see, you can read about this. Okay, by clicking this link. Okay, so you have to read and understand, and you should ensure that it should not affect your application. Here you can see this is second one. One, two, unknown also you can check. Okay, it will be better. So we can able to see only 2 I, but it is showing 3. Maybe somewhere it will be. Okay, so you can check for unknown and I. Okay, critical. Okay, it should not affect your application. This is how you have to scan. Okay, in real time. Okay, whenever you write your own image, or if you're pulling some images from Docker app, just ensure that security level vulnerabilities, so you can avoid unnecessary issues. Okay, next is securing containers. How to secure containers? Now we saw the best practices of how to like work with images, right? So we saw some 4 powerful image level best practices. Now how to secure containers? Okay, first is, to secure containers, go with the least privilege principle. Okay, LPP. Okay, while coming to securing containers, go with LPP, least privilege principle. Okay, so the thing is, by default Docker containers runs as a root. Okay, that's dangerous. If someone breaks out, they get root access on your host. Okay, always add a non-root user in your Docker file. Okay, for example, how you can check whether you are running it in root or not? Just go to your VM, type docker ps. I don't have anything. Docker ps -a. Okay, I don't have any running containers, but how you can check is, you can just type who am I. Okay, so if it is showing as a root, then you are running in a root user. Okay, that is one. Okay, just the command is, I don't have any running container to show that, but it's easy only. Okay, just type docker like exec hyphen it my container who am I. Okay, if it is showing as a root, then you have to fix your docker file. Okay, it is risky. Okay, so next is second best practice is go with the capabilities. Limit capabilities. Okay, Linux gives containers many privileges they don't need. You can drop all, then add only what's required. Okay, so if you remove Linux kernel privileges, add only bind services to port permissions. Okay, third one is use resource limits. Use resource limits. Okay, yeah, single buggy container can eat up all RAM and crash your host. Okay, set CPU and memory limits per container. How you can do that? For example, if you are running docker run command, just do docker run -m for memory 512 m. Okay, CPUs I'll give one. Okay, it will not eat more than this. Okay, and you can check status using docker stats command. Docker stats command. So you can see live container usage. You will notice memory and CPU capping in action. Okay, without limits one container reads all resources. With limits it's a balanced use. Okay, fourth best practice is read only file system. Okay, if your app does not need to write to disk, then lock the file system. Okay, so you can run like a docker run hyphen read only, like that you can lock. This prevents attackers or compromised processes from modifying files. Okay, securing the docker host. Docker security is only as strong as the host it runs on. Okay, checklist is keep docker engine updated, restrict access to the docker socket. Okay, you can, if you do ls hyphen l slash where slash run slash docker socket. Okay, it should be slash, it should be here. You can see only root or docker group should have access. Here you can see only root and docker group has access. Okay, ensure this also, and enable firewall rules. Okay, 22 port 80 all those things. Okay, and check docker logs frequently. Okay, so these are all the best practices you can follow uh, to ensure your app is secure. Okay, if you like this breakdown, subscribe to Cloud Ops Craft. We will simplify cloud and DevOps concepts every week. Thank you.